Fred's got a better first touch than Rashford, says Lee. I mean, I would be considering a sub. You can make 5 subs. I know it's weird when you make subs before half time, but I would be considering it. It's like there's an inevitability to Man City scoring next. Why would you not change it? I'm scared for the possession stats to start coming out. Rashford gives that away, hands on his knees, then walks. Not one bit of effort to sprint back. Well, Malacia has been booked because of Rashford. That lazy pass means Malacia has to make a foul and take a yellow card. There's no credibility coming out of this game for United at the moment. We've got an hour to turn this around, but there's zero credibility. It's been an embarrassing performance, let's be honest. We just look, it's like somebody's put something in the water. We just look completely jaded. We look completely lost. Martinez was the only player that looked fired up pre-game. Funnily enough, Dale, he's the only player on the pitch who looks like he's playing well. Would you blow the whistle and take a 1-0? Well, I would probably, but you're never going to take a loss. I'm not going to take it, but I don't know whether it will get any better than 1-0. I think there's every chance it could get worse. What would you change? Says Ray. I'd take Rashford off or put him on the wing. I'd get Martial on if he's fit. I mean, we've not mentioned Anthony. I forgot he was a Man United player. Yeah, we talk about Anthony. He's been absolutely dreadful. Invisible man. Just doesn't look anywhere near to the pace of the Premier League, does he? Job says it's the defence taking the... Let's be honest, it's the midfield that are losing the battle. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Every chance Man City have had has been from midfield runners. They're interchanging. Bernardo Silva, Foden, Grealish, De Bruyne. They're changing all the time. Gundogan's breaking beyond ad. Even Gundogan's getting into the box. Another chance there. De Bruyne with the shot. And Grealish has got the perfect game now because Delow's on a yellow card. So Delow just can't commit. Like, I don't know what we've got on the bench fullback wise, but Malacia's on a yellow card as well. We're screwed. Grealish is going to have a good game because whoever he plays at right back, he can have him on toast. This is the reason McTominay will never be United quality, in good form, but can't make a pass to a red shirt. Not hating, he's just not good enough, says Minnie. No, ultimately, I think everybody knew McTominay would end up on the bench at some point. And today has probably shown why you've got to start Casemiro, because there's a difference. There's a very, very big difference. Bit of possession for Man United. The way United are going right now, this is going to be a demolition job, says Daniel Woods. Liverpool on my weekend, ruiners again. Don't know how Scooby-Doo is managing to start, says Clem. Here's Anthony. Whips across in. Terrible. Why are people shocked we're 1-0 down? Rollercoaster season is expected. Lower expectations, says Alexander. It'd be nice to see Anthony and Sancho track back a bit, says Robert McCormack. I don't think anybody said that we couldn't lose this game. I just think that Casemiro's there with his head in his hands. I just think that it's the level is abysmal. Maria says it perfectly well. I don't think anybody's bothered about Man United losing this game, apart from the fact that we lose it. But if you lose it in the right way, that would be. Well, Ben Foster's just said to me, mate, this looks like it's a pre-season friendly for them. 5-0 this could be. Exactly. Exactly. That's the thing that's disappointing, and Ben's exactly correct. It's the approach to the game. It's the lack of concentration. It's the lethargy. It's the lack of cohesion, and it's the waste when we get the ball. Everything United are doing is wrong. I never thought I could see a combination of everything being wrong. And Michael Oliver is playing on, and then he blows the whistle. No, he doesn't. He's still playing on. What is he on with? Who is this ref? Who is this ref? He's absolutely atrocious. He's got no idea, has he? It's Varane who's gone down. Oh God, no. Not Varane. Oh, God, it's bad to worse. It's bad to worse. If you collected all the bad things you thought could happen with this game, we're basically there. We're only 10 subscribers away from 487,000, so please do subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Thanks for tuning in. It don't look good for Varane here. Oh, it's like everything's going wrong here. Oh, the shot has hit Varane, bent it back. I'm hoping he's all right. We need him to stay on. We can't afford Lindelof on. Maguire's not fit. All attention should be put onto the Glazers after this, as Ewan McKenzie. I think he's going to be all right. God, we don't need to lose Varane. McTominay is the worst passer of the ball that I've ever seen. London is red, and I hope Manchester is good. Is too, says Austin. Good cross into the box. Off the line. Oh, it's over the line. It's Erling Haaland. It's a massacre. It's a bloody massacre. What? Carragher's going to... I told you. It's Bilbo Baggins. I told you. Graham, get on Talk Sport tomorrow. I told you, Martinez. It's Bilbo Baggins. Haaland was always going to be a problem with the goal. Piss off. Everything's going wrong. Everything's going wrong. Carragher's having a party. It's Haaland up against McTominay, actually. Not his man. It's well over the line. Well over the line. 2-0. Fucking terrible. Who's meant to be marking him there? It's not Martinez. It's not Martinez. Eriksen is marking Haaland. What sort of nonsense is this? It's Eriksen and McTominay. They've had a bloody nightmare, that midfield. Absolute nightmare. Rubbish. That midfield has got the positional sense of a blindfolded slug trying to find a Mars bar at a Weight Watchers convention. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Can't believe that midfield is. Oh, God. Eriksen against bloody Haaland on a corner. What a great idea that is. Rubbish. Well, it's game over now. Just sit back and watch the bloody demolition. There ain't no way. We're not even had a shot on goal. I dread to look at the stats. Too easy. And the one thing we picked McTominay for is height, and he's just been battered by Haaland on a corner. Fucking joke. Absolute joke. Only at Manchester United, Cristiano Ronaldo and Casemiro sitting on the bench for this dross, says Ty. I mean, McTominay's not even fucking got a yellow card. At least do a bit of a Scooby-Doo passion tackle. Long road back. It's a long road back. It's a massive wake-up call, isn't it? All the momentum, all the positivity. It's a long way back. We knew this. We did know this. We hoped. I'm sorry, Mark, but this is what you've all deserved for thinking United are back. Nobody thought United were back, Bricktop, so you can jog on with that. Nobody thought we were back. I don't know who makes up this nonsense? Man United fans think Man United are back. Who said we're back? It's just nonsense. Get in the real world, mate, with this flip-flop fucking social media bollocks. We're back. We're not bloody back. We know it's going to be a roller coaster. We just expect better performances in a Manchester derby. They've been a disgrace. The only player that's come out of this game with any credibility for Manchester United so far is Martinez. Eriksen's been crap. Anthony's been invisible. Delo's not been good. Malasia's not been good. McTominay's been terrible. Bruno's been shit. Rashford's been invisible. You expect something more than this in a derby, and they've bottled it. They've absolutely bottled it. These type of games, why I hate the winning team logic, says Myron. One man less with no Varane on that corner, says Arib. 3-0. Fucking hell, it's a massacre. It's an absolute massacre. 3-0 after 36 minutes. It's a massacre. It's a massacre. It's a joke. I can't believe it. It's an abs, and it comes from the midfield again. It's a massacre. It's like a bunch of Morris dancers playing hide and seek with some hungry lions. Jingle bells everywhere and massacre. Absolute massacre. I just can't believe how bad we are. I think Varane's going to have to come on. Just, where's the midfield? Where is the midfield? There's no midfield. He's just running through the midfield. De Bruyne, no one's marking him. Look at how much space De Bruyne has got here. Jesus Christ. Absolutely terrible. We're literally playing against Man City without a midfield. Unbelievable. I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. Look at Pep jumping around. You've got no socks on, you prat. Ten Hag has been schooled. I'm sorry. He's the master. He's absolutely schooled him, I'm afraid. It's sometimes you've got to put your hands up. You've got to put your hands up. They've absolutely got this wrong. I don't know what the game plan was. You know, are we back to winning team pictures in training again? Awful. Rashford's been invisible. So has Anthony. So has Sancho. They've had nothing. But more importantly, the midfield has been unbelievably bad. If I was Casemiro, he will want to come on. Of course he will. We've had a shot on goal, everyone. 40 yards out from Bruno, and Ederson just caught it with his eyes closed. My God. Anthony's carrying a knock, and United need this result to get rid of McTominay and Rashford, says Animish. Well, if Anthony's carrying a knock, why is he bloody playing? Bane says you've got to be careful here, Mark. We're going to get an absolute pumping. Casemiro needs to be in this game. Might as well put Lindelof in for Varane too. Yeah, Varane will be good for half time. He's got a large part to play in that goal. But you can't give people like Kevin De Bruyne that much space. You can't. And I tell you what as well, I know a lot of people are going to hate this, but we've got a lot of work to do at this football club. Some of these players are not good enough and they don't have the mentality. It's a shame to say, but they don't. Some of them have let themselves down massively today. It's shocking. This team, Lindelof comes on for Varane. This team should only train passing for the rest of the season before even talking tactics, says Salim. Casemiro needs to be in this game, might as well. Yeah, well, Varane is on. Thank you very much for that. Please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. Walker's going off for Man City as well. Fucking 3-0 down in a derby. It's embarrassing, this. This shouldn't happen. It should not happen. This should not be happening in a Manchester derby. This should not be happening. There are no excuses. Haaland's got another 2 goals. Just devastating. Devastating. I don't know what to say, because if you don't turn up and you don't prepare, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. It's as simple as that. If you don't prepare, this is what's going to happen. Bruno, Scott and Eric just called. They want to know when the game starts, says Alec Miller. Pointless the front three being on the pitch, nothing coming from the midfield, defending or attacking, says Emily Derry. I wonder if the game would be any different if they were no break. I suspect not, but maybe a bit tighter, says B. Yakov. Mull, thank you very much for the super chat. Keep rehabilitating youth players who aren't good enough, and United will never go anywhere. Charity FC, says Alligator. Haaland hat-trick, I'm afraid, says Ronan. It's sickening. It's sickening to see him scoring goals. I mean, he's a fantastic player. I think we can all agree with that. But it's just sickening to watch. Absolutely sickening. Ronaldo's got his head in his hands. Casemiro don't look happy either. It's just so bad. Ronaldo's probably thinking, why am I here? Why am I on the bench, or why am I even here? I mean, Eriksen's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. No one wants to put a tackle in either. Before here, Grealish. It nearly was full. So glad the first United game I watched this season and we're 3-0 down. You're welcome, guys, says Brandon. De Gea just stands still and does nothing in all these goals. Shut up, Jar. None of them are savable, mate. If you don't know anything about goalkeeping, I can't help you. You can't save any of those goals. Foden's is blasted into the roof of the net. Haaland's is on the back post into the bottom corner. And the header is point blank. You can't do anything about those. If you manage to get in the way of them and you save them, it's pure luck. They're not goalkeeper saves, they're not. We did better with Arsenal, there's still a chance, says Mull. Right, here's Rashford down the left-hand side. Just the passing's terrible again. The ball breaks down again. We've literally got no midfield. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. I can't believe it. Wake me up before you go. It's wham. What is wham bam? Thank you, man. I can't. 4-0 on the 43rd minute. What is going on? I can't believe it, mate. I can't believe it. 4-0. 4-0. I can't believe it. That midfield just doesn't exist. Put a search party out. Get those milk bottles out and put on the side of it McTominay and Eriksen. What are they doing? It's just unbelievable. Haaland's got an assist now. That cross is unbelievable. Look at this cross from Haaland. Fucking rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I'm just... They've run all over us. They've destroyed us. They've run all over us like a big shire horse running over flowers, and then coming back and doing a big turd on them as well. It's terrible. Actually, not a turd, because that's good on flowers. It'll make them grow back. A big horse piss all over the flowers. They've just run through. Big shire horse running through flowers, tearing them up with his hooves, and then doing a big piss on it as well. Unbelievable. 4-0. What did I say at the start of the game? I can't see us losing this by many goals. We look too focused. I could not see this coming. Nobody could. Nobody could see this coming. Man City fans could probably see it coming because they're smug, oil-drinking, bloody fantasists with their mummy's credit card. Bloody dick off and go to... I mean, they won't even know who they were. But there's no excuses for this. 4-0. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. We've got to be really careful here. This could be like the biggest ever scoreline in a derby. This could be the Premier League battering. Manager thinks he's better than he is, says Robert McCormack. I'm sorry, this is on Ten Hag. How McTominay stayed on the pitch after 20 minutes is a disgrace. Yeah, I agree. I tell you what, I struggle to think of a United performance this bad, and we've got a catalogue, an absolute catalogue. Dear me, I can't believe we're doing this again. I can't believe we're back doing this again. United fans are leaving. can't believe we're back doing this again. And I know there'll be like rival fans reveling in this, but you would never have seen this coming. We played well. Defensively, we played really, really well. But I've always said this. People who don't understand the game will start going on Martinez and Varane and Delot and Malacia and De Gea. You cannot stop goals as a back five if the midfield aren't doing their job. And that midfield, I'll tell you now, you can clip it. I've watched loads of football, and anyone who knows football will say Man United have lost this game because McTominay and Eriksen have been pure and utter shit. They've absolutely been dominated. I could have played in that midfield and not done a worse job. And I genuinely believe that. They've been invisible. Invisible. That is humiliation. 4-0 down in a Manchester derby. That happens for a reason. You can applaud Manchester City, but I don't think they've done anything that hard. They'll go into there and they'll say to Pep Guardiola, I can't believe how shit Manchester United are. That's what they'll say. I can't believe how bad that side is. They won't, we're sponsored by, you can get 10% off of the code Sneakbridge delivered to your door, sugar-free, low-calorie energy drinks, right? If I went into that dressing room and said, anyone need a bit of energy? They'd go, I don't even need any water, Goldbridge. I've barely broken sweat. I've had a harder bath. I've had a harder shower than that. Absolute. Man City will be as stunned as we are. They'll be like, I can't believe how bad Manchester United are. Gundogan, they're doing this without Rodri, by the way. Gundogan, Silva, Grealish, Foden and De Bruyne, they'll just be going, it's easy. Easy. They'll be in the dressing room going, easy, easy. I cannot bring myself to watch these highlights because I know exactly what's happened on every single goal. That midfield is unbelievably bad. And look, this is the problem, right? You praised people like Scott McTominay, and then he goes into a game like this and exposes exactly why he's not good enough. You can run the midfield against Ukraine for Scotland and play some nice passes, but you are, I said this before the game, what McTominay did against Liverpool and Arsenal was good, but if he doesn't have a good game today, it doesn't matter, because this is where you are. This is where we want to be. This is where we want to be. I don't want to grind out results against Arsenal and Liverpool. I want to be credible against Man City. Credibility. It's impossible to be credible when you've got a midfield that is just basically just not turned up. They haven't turned up. They've been absolutely nowhere. I mean, I'm looking at what goal was it? Was it the third goal or the fourth goal? I think it's Bernardo Silva or De Bruyne. They picked the ball up in the centre circle. They've got 20 metres of space in front of them. And we're 3-0 down. We're at the Etihad. Why is the midfield nowhere? Well, we've not had an attack in the game. How can we be attacking? Where are you? Where have you gone? It's unbelievable how bad that midfield is. And I've got to say this, and this is going to hurt, because I really do like this manager. You can make 5 subs, mate. You can make 5 subs. You should have made one on 20 minutes. What did we say at 1-0? This might be as good as it gets. It's 4-0 at half-time. That was preventable. There should have been a substitution at 20 minutes. We were lucky not to be 2-0 down when they scored their first goal. We were lucky not to be 3-0 down when it was 1-0. It's 4-0. It could have been 6. He should have made a change. It was very obvious that midfield was nowhere to be found. He should have made a change. Casemiro should have started. Yeah, he should have started, but you've got to respect the manager's decision. He should have started, but he should have come on for 20 minutes. Managers need to figure this out quickly. You've got 5 subs. Make the fucking subs. Casemiro should have come on. McTominay was dreadful. Eriksen was dreadful. To be honest with you, I would have brought Casemiro and Fred on. That might be a bit out of the box for people, but I love Eriksen. He's just won Player of the Month. Call it what it is, ladies and gentlemen. He was a shambles in that game. He looks like he's tired out. He looks like he's run the London Marathon. In fact, most of the team does. Where's the backtracking from Sancho and Anthony, by the way? Mate, you're not playing as a winger today. You're playing Man City. We're getting stuffed. Get back and support your fucking fullback, mate. Forget attacking. That's not happening. Get back. Where's the work rate in that midfield? Nothing. Rashford doesn't look fit. His passing's terrible. We've got 2 full-backs on yellow cards. I'm worried about this second half. I'm actually here now going, please get the memo to Pep Guardiola. Take your foot off the pedal. It's Eric. Forget Man United. Eric Ten Hag. He loves you. He used to be a reserve team coach at Bayern Munich. Eric, go and knock on the door with puppy dog eyes and say, please, Pep, don't smash me anymore. We're already dead. Because I'm telling you, this could be 6, 7, 8. Like, we're not changing this. We are absolutely dead on our feet, and I can't understand why. This is on the Glazers and the board mark, says DJ. Massive mistake not playing Casemiro against Haaland, says Friedman. Now we get to see if this team will down tools in the second half, says Will. I tell you what, if you're Cristiano Ronaldo, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Harry Maguire, and anybody else, you're probably sat there, not very happy, but deep down going, at least it's not me getting all the shit. My friend is spamming Eric Ten Hag is at the wheel in my DMs, says Sylvie. That lack of fight and hunger is appalling. City chases after every ball, says John. Can't wait for all these pundits' ideas to say Scotty's got credit in the bank, says Alex Lee. I think the biggest thing for me, really, is the complete and utter lack of effort from Manchester United from minute one. I think that's the thing that I've got to say. The passing's been dreadful, the marking's been dreadful, the intensity's been dreadful. I mean, why is Christian Eriksen marking Erling Haaland on a corner as well? It's just a freebie. It's a freebie. That is just terrible. We don't need to see GDS. Haaland is way over the line, and everybody could see that. So I just think from start to finish, it's been absolutely abysmal. And if we look at this is the thing I wanted to talk about. Look at that. How have we got that down to 62% possession? 15 shots to 3, 7 shots to 2, 276 passes, 89% possession pass success rate. They've made more fouls than us. They have obliterated us in virtually every single area. It is an embarrassment, an absolute embarrassment. And people can start on with Glazers out. If you're not Glazers out, where have you been? Like, Glazers out shouldn't. If we're winning 4-0, you should be Glazers out. Don't start to me about Glazers out. That's separate. Glazers out should be Glazers out whether we're winning, losing or not. That's disgusting by the players. I'm sorry. And we've been praising these players for weeks.
4-0, you know.
Absolute long hard look at themselves, and Eric Ten Hag's got.
Apparently his cross was insane.
Got stuff to Brentford, and the knives are out. You responded really well. The knives are going to come out massively now.
Who scored?
You've responded.
Off the cross. Foden scored again.
If you're a boxer and you go into a ring, you get sparked out. You don't let that happen again. You fight back, it doesn't happen again. You get knocked
Just
out again.
different level.
Right, there's a mentality issue here.
I've just lost 5-2 to Napoli.
We've always had a consistency issue.
Yeah, the league's over, but we're only 2 points off third. Champions League is possible.
Half time again. We were 4-0 down 6 weeks ago against Brentford, and we're 4-0 down again. Yeah, Man City are a better team, but there is no mentality in that team. From the first minute, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. And somebody somewhere, whether it's Eric Ten Hag, Van der Gaek, McLaren, Rashford, Varane, De Gea, whatever, collectively, they've got to look at that and say, how have we walked into this? Like rabbits in the bloody headlight. Unbelievable. It seems like only Bruno and Martinez have shown up today, says Paul. Might as well hand Man City the Premier League now. There aren't any contenders, says WSD. I disagree. I disagree. I actually think Bournemouth would come and do a better job than we have today. Man City are a fantastic side, but Man United, God, don't be blinded by how good Man City are. We have been an absolute shambles. Like, nobody can.
They signed Madueke. What a signing! Fucking hell. No, Milan.
Dressing rooms could talk, and Pep could talk all the time. Honestly, he would say, "I can't believe how easy that is." Put Harry Pinero on, says on. Got to give Malacia credit. He's the only one player that had a great match. We should get Case on now. I don't think Malacia's had a good game. DK. One of the goals is his fault on the back post. Matthew, welcome to the members club. Haaland and Foden are getting on my nerves. Get Roy Keane out of retirement, says Dean. Mate, they should be getting on your nerves. It really gets on my nerves as well because it's a pride thing. It really is hard to watch. Let's just accept the fact that we are not good enough to play against Man City. Mate, Abhishek, listen to me and listen good. It's got nothing to do with being good enough to play against Man City. We play like that next week against Everton. We'll be 3-0 down as well. It's the same thing. Can anyone contain Haaland to CLG? Mate, come on. I'm all for giving Man City praise, but we've been dreadful. Let's not pretend you're giving our lads too much credit. Let's not pretend Man City have played the perfect game. We've been architects of our own downfall. We've been absolutely dreadful. I think it's another Brentford for some reason. It's a big worry when you see the lack of effort in a derby, Mark, says Michael. I know, I can't put my head on it. I can't stand Eric Ten Hag making the same mistakes again and again, says Raj. This is on the Glazers and the board, Mark. We've had that from DJ. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe to the channel, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner.
Right,
what? I've got no idea what's going to happen in the second half. Part of me just wants to switch it off, but you know what? We don't do that. We don't back
Yeah, see what you got against the online competition.
Please do subscribe to the channel, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. We're only 400 away from 490,000, so thanks everyone who's getting involved. Bottom right-hand corner to subscribe. And don't forget the QR code in the bottom right-hand corner or the video description. We are sponsored by Sleek Energy. I could do with some of this. Their new red metal shakers out. You get delivered to your door. The starter pack where you get a container and
thingy.
delivered to your door.
Inarki's not being bad, is he?
Raspberry, cherry bomb, tropical, purple storm. Lovely flavours delivered to your door. The first 200 who use the code SNEAKFREAK to get 10% off. Check it out through the link in the description. Do you think you'll make any subs at half time, says Kelvin? I was dreading this question. Absolutely dreading this question.
I'm going to switch over to the kickoff now from Goldbridge for second half.
But this team is still emotionally scarred from last season, says the Riddler. They're scared. Are you worried about Varane's injury, says Oliver? Yeah. TG, welcome to Members Club. Yeah, I am worried about Varane's injury because the minute you lose Varane, you lose that Martinez-Varane partnership, which hasn't been great today, but it's still better than anything that we've got. So yeah, you do just fear for us, don't you? You fear for us. The goal difference is terrible now as well. But my big issue with us making substitutions is that if we make substitutions, what are you doing to Casemiro? What are you doing to Ronaldo? Is it good for them to come on? Is it bad for them to come on? Should they be responsible? I think that in a way, you need to see
Yeah, Deulofeu's card this year is so OP. It's like a 80 rated centre forward with 93 pace, 82 dribbling and like 78 shooting. So correct.
But look, my big concern here is how many we might lose by. That's what concerns me the most. There's an opportunity there for Manchester City to go and, dare I say, get 7 or 8 goals. That should never be happening in a Manchester derby. But the momentum of Manchester City, I don't think that's work. I think if you describe a team as being in 5th gear as being...
Man, being in the Champions League ruined Brighton. They're 16th. If I went there, we would have done things. I'm telling ya. I'm telling ya.
Yeah, I think make a great point there. The space in the midfield and the tactics.
Oh my God, that would have been such a beautiful goal. Pinged it to my left back and there's a cuts inside.
The goals that Man City have scored.
And he cuts inside all the way to the run of the outside, or would you call it like the other? The outside run.
They're actually hitting us on the break.
Really nice ball.
They're actually hitting us on the break, and I'm like, how are you getting caught on the break when I've not been attacking? I don't know about what happens. I'm usually optimistic, but there's no way we can bounce back from this. Lit. Holland hat-trick guaranteed. We don't have anything to offer in midfield, says George. Casemiro on and tried to control the damage, says Antonio.
Didn't score it. Yeah, the people at that stage are so like they're actually bots.
I would take even though we know Ten Hag to blame because he's the manager. I would take responsibility. And I've already told Casemiro.
Maybe your team was just shit though.
I get Fred on as well. I take Ericsson and Tony off because they've got to learn that that's not acceptable. I bring Fred and Casemiro on and sit them in as midfield too and tell them to be tenacious and just protect that back four. Don't see them for goal. And probably get Martial on for Rashford as well. I don't think Rashford, maybe you can take Sancho off and put Rashford on the left. So Martial, Fred and Casemiro come on. Let's protect that back four better. And let's try and hold the ball up better up front because we've defended badly. like, we're back last season. This is arguably worse than we were at the Etihad last season. I'm genuinely, I'm not happy, but I'm genuinely surprised. I would not have sat here. There was many ways I could have previewed this season, this week. There's many times I've spoken about Man City. I was on TalkSport last night. Never in my wildest dreams would I have said we brought him down all the time. Never. We are, and we deserve to be, but never. We brought Luke Shaw on. Luke Shaw is the only sub we're making. Hopefully Eric Ten Hag will sub people off the next game against Cavs. What? Luke Shaw, the only sub? I'm baffled by that as well. It finds belief. Did he not? You know, if you want to, please go ahead and clip this. Terry Ten Hag. It may as well be Terry Ten Hag. He's not. It must be his long lost Pratt brother. Eric Ten Hag clearly did not want to sign Casemiro. It's becoming very, very obvious that he did not want to sign Casemiro. He should have brought him on with 20 minutes to go.
That's what I was saying.
He's just not. Yeah, he doesn't even fit the profile of a Ten Hag DM. No, I was saying, but you take it. I was saying, even if you don't want Casemiro, you have to take Casemiro. Okay, calm. Let's go. Switched over. Nice advert, yeah.
To the nth degree, so that these sort of things can't happen.
Why are we rewriting history here? Arsenal have been slapped up bare times with Arteta, bro. What are we talking about here?
You have to understand.
You're in a time where Arsenal
Look at this team. Look at this team.
Pretend
You have Bruno. You have Bruno 60 million. You have Ronaldo. You have Rashford at 85. You have Anthony at 88. You have a 69 million pound centre back with a World Cup winner.
What are you talking about?
Look at this team, bro. Look at this team, and you're not delivering. This is very disappointing. It's a lot of money. I think that the main point that I don't want to get away from, fuck the
I love BZ.
I just felt Man United came out a little bit asleep and they sat off City, and I just don't understand why the one way you do well against City wasn't employed, which was pressure, get in their faces, make it hard for them.
Got to do what Newcastle did. I thought they were just going to do what Newcastle did. All you have to do is watch that Newcastle game, look what St. Maximin did, and replicate that with
But defend United. Again, there's a minute in this game, 20 minutes.
Is it?
You see.
I mean, it's a derby. That's the only
I
difference.
just don't think you defend the Ten Hag way, which I think what softens the blow. I think Ten Hag is. I think Ten Hag's second-base manager doesn't play like that. Yeah, I know. If Ten Hag's won a few games, they're like, but that's the Ten Hag way. We haven't played 90 minutes as Ten Hag wants. But there have been good games.
McTominay's got the same frame as Joe Linton. Like, he can do the same thing.
We've ultimately had to fight for all of the results that we've got.
Yeah, but that's like McTominay's supposed to be Joe Linton. Is basically what I'm saying. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like he's like a Tesco version. But they've got even better quality. Like, they don't have Almiron, they have Anthony. They don't have St. Maximin. Actually, I don't know. You take St. Maximin or Rashford?
I think that this is one of those learning experiences.
Yeah.
Ten Hag does have to learn from this in terms of. This is the weird thing. He played the right way to play against City, against Arsenal. That's how he you sit back, soak pressure up, and then hit them on the break. But when you are sitting back, you can't allow them to just have all that time and space in your own third.
what's interesting about that with Pep, Pep would have looked at that and gone,
The reward's not straight. The reward is you get to play an actual game against City and, you know, take them on.
Arsenal were vulnerable with in their wing backs, those kind of things, is where they
Like the risk, yeah, I know what you mean.
those guys attack. They've done exactly what
Well, the individual mistakes.
If it's applied right, they can press very well.
they force them. I know it's very easy.
I think they should. I think they have a better overall team than Newcastle, obviously.
But the system, when
No.
individuals in modern football lets the team down, is because the system is not.
Well, it's 50-50 though.
Yeah, but what I mean by that is that in the Premier League now we're talking about so many individual mistakes. At some point we're going to start talking about the system and how that has put pressure on that individual in a really difficult
Well, yeah, I think we're trying. Obviously, we're trying to do that with the Liverpool situation and explaining how people have been exposed by.
Yeah, total football, that shit. Yeah.
Right, but, yeah, I think this is a mix of the two where players have had lapses in concentration, they've sat on, and they've sat on because Ten Hag has set them up to sit on.
I think Pep is just so smart because Pep's kind of got so many different little systems now. He's 10 steps ahead of everyone else. He probably knows what the other
When I've had 2 months as well,
Yeah, no, but then the games since they've been running a lot more. Arsenal, Liverpool. They've been like running, covering, pressing. Yes, of course, yes. They've been pulling through. Like they're counter-attacking. Yeah, they're not on the front foot. But Newcastle counter-attacked against us. That's what I'm saying. They should have taken the Newcastle template. They can. I hear what you're saying. You're saying that Bruno Guimaraes and Joelinton are different sets of skills, right? You can still replicate that. Include. Yes, you could replicate it. You could. Yes, that's why you just put in somebody like Casemiro, one of the best holding DMs of our generation, and you can I'm saying you take the template and you adjust it. Obviously. I wouldn't have set it up like this. I think it's ridiculous. I saw the lineup. I was saying, why is Rashford up top by himself? That's never going to work. It's never going to work against us. It's never going to work. As soon as I saw Rashford up top by himself, I was like, nope. Sancho can't play in this type of game. He doesn't press. So if Sancho doesn't run, right? Yeah, last year he scored a nice finesse against us, whatever. Those moments of magic. Sancho is not like, Sancho is not a United player. Sancho is not a United player, that's how I have to say it. He's very much a system player, and he fits a total football type of style, but he does not fit a counter-attacking type of style. He's not even that quick. He's got amazing technical ability, and he's great at like playmaking, but they've already got Bruno Fernandes and Eriksen doing all the playmaking. So Sancho it doesn't work with this United team. He shouldn't be playing today. It should have been Ronaldo up top to, you know, create a bit of a gravity, right? Huh? Yeah, Ronaldo doesn't press, exactly, but at least have your striker not press, and he's the focal point. They need a focal point, like, or Martial. Martial does so much running and can be a focal point. I'd probably go with Martial. I just think it's ridiculous to put Rashford up top. He doesn't know how to play striker. Rashford's not a striker. He's a winger. And then I would have put, yeah, Anthony can be on the right. I think he's just going to be like Sancho 2.0, to be honest. It's a total football type of winger. He can't play counter-attacking. I would have played like Elanga. I would have played Elanga and Rashford with Ronaldo up top. But I mean, after you spend that much on Anthony, nobody's going to just, you know, like let you just start Elanga in the Manchester derby. So, and then I would have had McTominay. But then you gotta play Bruno somewhere. Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky one, I can't lie. I can see what, like, he's in a predicament. He is in a bit of a predicament, because I don't think I'd play. Did I play Bruno? Yeah, no, I still play Bruno at the 10. Drop Eriksen. Play Fred and McTominay. Oh no, what? Yeah. I actually don't know what I'd do. I think you play a 4-3-3 defensive and just try to hit them on the counter. Nah, Jack.
Bottle that's already here.
Yeah. Bruno Fernandes used to work. He used to be a bit of a runner, but.
So, you didn't have sex, Andy? Jesus. No, I didn't say that.
Man. and I don't know. And then both their fullbacks get on a yellow card early. It's just a wrap.
Right, okay. So one thing I will say sounds very accurate is I've been around this for a couple of years as a free.
Is it?
And it was a bit awkward because what they do is they stage conversations into you weren't part of them. You would be like an eccentric.
I got to see him score a beautiful goal live.
They go, well,
Watford last year when he cut in, finessed it top bins. And who scored the other goal? Jack Grealish scored. Who else scored? I want to. Is it Foden? We won 3-1.
I just sort of looked at them and I thought to myself, my eyes said, you're pathetic.
To a zero tolerance space in my adult life where I'm just like, I'm ready to choke some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all that.
To be fair, if you're choking Richard Keys, he looks over at you. Have you ever had choke sex before? He goes, not the last 9 months, my wife's pregnant. Again.
You're walking 65, aren't you?
Exactly, yeah. It's practically porridge down there.
Oh yeah, I packed thingy from that. Fucking hell, what's his name?
They're very litigious, aren't they?
Respect again.
I do like the fact that...
No, if it's off to the right, like, you know, like, wait, look at the line now. You know, like, it's off to the left. Yeah. If it's off to the right, like, opposite, it's a walkout. So, like, if it comes in from the opposite angle and it's off to the right, then you, like, you know it's a walkout.
He's like, Andy, I do know you. I'm pretty sure this is something you would have said.
You skipped Laporte's
You
walkout.
can only take out a court if you didn't say...
Oh yeah, I did the no look. Damn.
Turn to a world where everyone is just like,
Massive. I've scored against Milan. Let's go.
There is no way there's a FIFA 23 starter kit bundle pack.
Yeah, but it gives you bare shit though. It gives you like a draft token.
Lone hero, lone base icon, lone 7-game, all on 7-game loan.
Yeah, but look at the three 83 plus players. Yeah, it's like there's actually like a cracked 100k pack. Plus you get a draft and some other loan items. Like it's actually a pretty good pack. I'm not gonna lie. How much FIFA points is it?
2k. How much is that?
How much is 2k? Yeah.
It's between £10 and £17. Wait, 500. So 500 plus 1.6. Okay, so it's £3.59 plus 10.79, bro.
It's like £14 something.
£14.38.
Nice. Come on, run, get there. Oh, you fucking cunt.
Nah, okay, if I genuinely, I just need 20k, man. If I had 20k, I'd just do both of these SBCs, get my shit up.
Do you know what I mean? What's the one player you're looking for now? Like what position or specific player?
Centre back, Spanish centre back.
Oh yeah.
Is there any actual...
Has to be from La Liga, no? Best one I can think of is Pau Torres, and he's quite good.
That's what I was thinking. He's 83 rated, right?
Yeah. But you said Kunde would do the job too.
Sunday will do the job, yeah.
You get the perfect link with
Jared Piqué, bro.
yeah, cold.
Actually, no, you know what? This Hermoso card's not bad at all. 75 pace, 71 dribbling, 73 passing, 81 defending, 80.
What rain is that?
80.
That is very decent.
Then again, I don't pack it across, so my account, 62 points. Oh, I thought you pack a Pedri, man. that with them.
Oh, cool, yeah, you can buy a manager, yeah. You're not playing with them. You ain't that first owner.
Should you be that first owner? Varane is how much? Varane is going for 10k. 10k? Oh no, this guy's gonna get Varane for 12k. Maybe I'm just gonna watch this guy out. Nope, okay, that one doesn't then it's probably gonna go higher if we can.
It's right, okay. Right, I suppose Thierry Henry must take exception to that. I mean, yeah, such a drastic.
Henry says it's such an honour to be compared to Anthony.
Really?
Yeah.
And Titi Kamara says, drop the name.
Yeah.
It's a 10-year partner.
Titi Kamara.
Yeah, the Cunha card does look good. Has he got 5-star skills?
Something like that. She was.
What?
He was. Wow.
Oh, Acuna. Oh. I was thinking Cunha. Has Cunha got 5-star skills? Cheeky Brazilian, I was expecting some 5-star skills. Oh, my player's holding his knee.
You know the funniest thing is, Almiron's got more goals this season than Grealish after all of that. And also has scored, like, did you see the goal Almiron scored?
Oh, it's a great goal.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can't get it. It's Jesus.
Yeah, that's kind of less expected, but I would use Rodri. Oh, Rodri would be such a fun player to play with. It'd be like Busquets. Oh, that's such a shit goal. Oh, United scored. Alright, I've checked who scored for United.
To leave is really sad, you know. Like, I get it, but it makes me sad.
Yeah, you're gonna miss it.
People don't feel appreciated. You're just one of a team.
But he's on a big contract. I'm not going anywhere. Bro, he'll only be at Barcelona for like 6 months.
What minute?
Barcelona go, we can't afford him. We can buy him back for 10 million. Yeah. What's the thing? We have to pay the fee.
Who got the assist?
His contract. We got such a strong position on his
Oh man, I took Anthony out of my team for Diaz.
Isn't it incredible? Like, imagine Man City.
He's on the bench.
No team would want to go there, but no players want to go there. But Barcelona, like, everyone's like, oh, you don't want to. You won't pay.
It's all good. What you don't understand is how the finances of Barcelona are structured. Because every time I cover it on pretty much any channel, you get about 1 billion messages from people who are apparently fucking financial advisors to Barcelona. We sold the rights for the next 100 years for all this. So you guys, then you're over in Tower in the fucking Premier League. Harry Neville was getting it. Did De Jong take the pay cut?
No.
So nothing's happened.
Oh my god, I need Bellingham. Bellingham would work.
I don't know, but he's sitting on the bench.
No, but I rate the decision not to take a
Is
pay cut.
Does he give your team perfect chem?
I think Xavi rates him.
He was that desperate to not join United. He'd take sitting on the bench, taking a pay cut. He paid for free. He played for free.
Shoot the fucking ball.
Rejected City to go to Barcelona.
He didn't. When was that?
When he went to Barcelona, that is true.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
Angelino and
Someone, I never won.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Movie only watches football at this table.
You spent 15 weeks. You spent 15 weeks
with Wayne Lineker.
To be fair, actually, Movie, I'm pretty fascinated to hear how that came about. Why you thought with
Wayne Lineker.
with your politics, Movie, I think you should be ashamed.
I know. I was a bit drunk when I did. I might delete the tweet.
No, don't.
You tweeted it.
That's what I think about it.
You put it in the public.
On Twitter.
Fear. A picture of that's like posting a picture of you with Jimmy Savile 20.
I didn't want to. Yeah. Wow. That's not yeah. Let's be honest. There is going to be. I can't wait for the Wayne Lineker Netflix documentary. It is going to be a spectacular show.
But the way it comes out,
Surviving Wayne.
if they shoot it like
But it turns out that the cocktails were like girls' body parts.
Wow.
Jeffrey Dahmer. So
Oh, he just hit the side net like on fraud.
On for this.
Fraud.
that was a defection.
Easy shot.
He's missing shots.
It's kind of wild though. I always think it's how you frame it. Like I imagine Wayne Lineker probably thinks of himself as like the hero of the piece, but it won't be shot that
He
way.
thinks he's like the Playboy fella, doesn't he? Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah, he's massive wrong. I could never go to that place, you know.
Isn't it weird
good
how
fun.
Just not me, man.
It's fun, man.
I know, but why is it
I'm just
fun?
old and finished
Why is it fun?
Because it just plays the classics. Like
It'll be 8. It's not
you
OB
can get
time
them anyway. You don't have to go.
8 hours of just house classics, the kind of old school
You don't
stuff.
have to go to a creeps tavern.
No, but you don't own it. It's the biggest stuff I need about it. You're gonna
I got to fly fight, bro.
mate, you need to let go of it. Don't let go of it. Let go of it. That's a Haaland hat trick.
Haaland hat trick.
Almost took the root of the net off.
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
3 hat tricks in a row.
3 hat tricks in a row. This guy is so cracked.
That's 17 goals he scored this season.
Wait, in all competitions?
For City or club and country.
City's for club and country.
What about City?
City, I think he's on 16 or 17.
So Rory's already
He's gone past his bet. 16 or 17.
Just for those who didn't, yeah, and I'm sure most of you did, Rory said 15 goals in the Premier League this season for Erling Haaland.
He said all comps.
Right, okay, well,
He's on 15 in the Premier.
that was at the beginning of August.
He's gonna break the goal record.
Within 2 months.
I'm starting to feel grateful he said it on someone else's podcast.
It's one of the worst things I've ever seen everywhere. YouTube. I'm on for YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been for a long time. So it's one of the worst things I've ever heard. I think that is the worst thing.
Right, the actual look at the power in there.
I don't think it's missed it. There's never a chance that you're going to miss it.
But yeah, I think
So that's
no, because they're going for the fractional offside here.
I think they're going to give this as
Is it the low? Is the low the last one? That's offside.
Onside. Oh, it's onside.
Say it's a disgrace. I can't stand VAR.
Yeah, it's all for that. That's nonsense.
I wanted to see ruled out, but
So what yesterday, it just slows the game down. It's ruining football.
to be fair, that was quite quick.
They checked it for no reason.
No. You have to
For a
check
reason,
it,
because there was the first one to give someone being
But you have to check it.
It's not acceptable.
This is what I hate. Look, when people start complaining about VAR, they're doing the right thing. Like,
No, but come on, you can have an argument about that, but for no reason. System, people say, oh no, it's not really a system. It's people using it. No, the whole
So all it
system
was a case of, alright,
it's the antithesis of what football's about. 100%. It's terrible.
I disagree.
It's worse than the game, in my opinion. But you can't.
For me, I think they should have a minimum margin there. It's offside when you're doing those things. The speed of that, they're doing like hair lengths.
No, I agree with that. It is too tight.
Yeah.
It is too tight. But what I'm trying to say is we can't complain when VAR gets it right. And
Has it added to the game?
everyone was back in position.
Yeah.
So it didn't slow the game.
Has it added to the game in your head? Is football better than it used to be?
Because
Is it
that,
true?
yes, because there's been games, for example,
What's your opinion of football? You must have a very low opinion of the sport that I've watched my life. How is VAR?
you don't want decisions to be correct.
I don't think that many went. There's still.
I never wanted VAR from a job.
You can't make that argument because there's still things being completely wrong. We've seen it this season with VAR. VAR isn't eliminating mistakes; it's heightening them. It's making them more public.
But that comes down to the referees, bro.
That's true.
That comes down to human error again.
So if we
that
accept
isn't a technology
that the referees are subjective human beings that make mistakes, why give them a system?
I accepted that from the start because I never wanted VAR, but people wanted to bring VAR in because referees were making mistakes.
Yeah.
So we have to look to the fact. What was the cause and why did we bring VAR in? Because referees were crap.
Yeah, that's true.
Now who's controlling VAR? Those same crap referees that made us want VAR?
You're right.
So you have to train new referees.
You get a whole new system of how we train referees and how they're supported, not give them a system where it's way beyond their pay grade to be managing all these cameras and stupid lines that don't make any sense.
But they're not actually doing the line of cameras.
No, they're not doing
No, but they're reacting to lines.
Engineer does the lines, they're the ones that make the call. But I think those hairline margins are too tight.
It should, now when you have the use of VAR, you should be able to open it up and go, right, it's daylight, or it's this, or it's that. Because now you've got the technology to...
Pro goals on all sides.
Let's end this mind-numbing conversation.
Right, bro. People around the world have this conversation on a regular basis. Like a football chat, like, about VAR.
I don't want to let the games get ruined by it.
It absolutely is. But I think that, like, there's...
But then you have to look at what the spirit of, like, the offside. Offside, why was offside brought in? So people don't goal hang. Like...
But there's also saying that you give the benefit of the doubt. Referees were taught in the 90s, early 2000s, give the benefit of the doubt.
Me and you are agreeing here. So what I'm saying is, you're not preventing goal hanging by calling someone's armpit offside. Like,
No.
that doesn't mean they're goal hanging. You know what I mean? Or you know when someone points and asks for a pass, and their arms are, it's like,
But the lad
that's
right
gone.
was a world-class goal, and they roll it off with the marginal thing that isn't clear enough.
If it's offside, it's
The beauty of
offside.
football is
So
they are.
earlier,
Seeing less good goals.
earlier we discussed the fascinating subject of Arsenal, how they're top of the league. But to be fair, the team that lost yesterday was Spurs. Spurs lost 3-1. Obviously away from home, and I think a lot of Spurs fans that I've spoken to have caveated it by saying, look, we always lose at the Emirates, we always lose away from home, that's not the game that we hang our hat on it. But I would have thought that with what's going on at Spurs at the moment, Conte sort of trying to change things, they would have wanted a better result. Where does the result that Spurs got yesterday, or on Saturday, leave them? Because I was wondering kind of what it does to their mentality, the fact that they didn't look great.
You know, it's funny. I see what you mean because it's not like I can't stand Tottenham, but I think that I can see their system is clear, and I think they're a good team. But it's like if you up until then it's a bit like they could be involved in the running for a while.
Yeah.
It's like after this it's a bit like what is your goal? Top 4? Because
A bit aimless, I think, in a way.
It's a difficult position for them to be in because they need. There's a couple of players that they just need. Their first 11, it's a bit like Chelsea, isn't great. When you go through their Eric Dyer still there. Yeah, he's not going through the team. He's not pulling apart. Ben Davies plays. But Ben Davies, Dyer. I think Bentancur and Holbert are good, but they're not great. Like it's just a bit. Perisic as fullback. It's a bit light.
Yeah, 100%. Stephen Young coming on.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not terrible to be. It's not.
No, but it's like
It depends what they want. Do they want to win the Premier League?
If I'm being honest,
which other top 4 team is he going? Are those players going to get into and walk into? Every time you look at their teams, like Romero, 100% will get into most top 4 teams, and they're strike force. Other than that,
Bentancur might get into 1 or 2 top.
He getting it.
Bentancur's class, bro.
He is, but he's not getting into our team.
He will get to us.
I think Xhaka's having a great time at the moment. Bentancur's
No, he's not.
No, I don't think
he is.
The actual stats say no, so it's no.
I get that, but then there's also different. Like Bentancur's really tricky.
Kai is different. Oh my days.
What's Kai doing now?
You know how he overtook someone, he overtook XQC was number 1 with 80k.
Yeah.
And then he hit 90k, and he's already hit 100k. His subs move at like 1 a second. Like, look at that, like, look at how crazy that is. Like,
Damn.
a second, like, damn.
Looking back, and now with the loss to Arsenal, has Conte improved them as much
He
as
should
we
sub.
expected him to improve them by this
But I
point?
think
Does that make sense? Because I looked at those summer signings, I looked at the way he set them
Like,
up, and I thought,
his views are good,
almost a cert for top.
but just, I don't want
If you take it from where they were under Nuno, yes. Yeah. If you take it where they should
So he's now like clear number 1 Twitch guy.
I feel
No subs on the whole platform.
There's no recognition.
missing Deja, Kuda said.
It's just for everyone to like Twitch racist.
What a shit way to draw. What is that?
So I do feel like, yeah, and that's partly the reason I didn't want content. I don't want that negative football because you're taking away from the good things that Kane can do, that Son can do, that all these players can do. But I do think that Miss Kulusevski yesterday, but I do think he played within himself. I also said to you like on this show that I didn't think their summer signings were all as good as everyone was making out. Like they weren't. Charlison was a good addition, yeah, but Jed Spence is the guy like, you know, as soon as coming in, he's not trusted to stay in Arsenal. He's tactically naive, that's what he called him. It doesn't look good. Yeah, well, Jed's
Myself, she's absolutely had someone on toast out there as well.
What does that say to Tottenham Hotspur fans if Jed Spence is signed as a really promising young fullback and he gets no opportunity? What does that say about Tottenham Hotspur?
Oh my God, Haaland's just playing really fun. Haaland assists.
Foden hat-trick. Haaland hat-trick. 6-1.
Is 6-1 right now?
Haaland has 3 goals. That's 3 hat-tricks in a row. And he has 2 assists this game. This guy is going to be better than Messi. You heard it here first.
I think that might be a little bit like. Actually, there's not even a horrible. That's not a bad take.
Nah, it's a bad take. It's a bad take. But
I can see like.
I could see it happening.
Like I can see it happening. It's a bad take. Like it's not a horrible take, but it's still like a bad take. Like, anyone on the mic? Anyone on the mic?
Are you there?
What Man United have done is they've stood off City.
He's not active right now.
And what we can't do is afford Ten Hag and these players of Man City are just a big.
Look, he's here. No, but like he's not like on the mic. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he's not.
No.
When you say he's not active right now, but I mean he's not playing.
No, he's not responding.
Can we hop on?
They're trying to build narratives. Everything's got to be a
This is my point with
Let me see.
movies, the example of why I find
Let me. Let me see.
Look, like a minute away from him hitting 100k, like he goes to like 101k. Like 5 minutes later, like if you think about that, that's crazy. Yeah.
Why I think it slows the game down. Why it tightens these poor referees even more. And that's just giving it out. Oh no, movie can't give it out.
It's big doctor. I think something being made, bro. And you said no. This is the word you said. They're trying to force the narrative. What's the narrative they're forcing?
We've just scored a fantastic goal. Nothing's wrong with it, but they have to keep checking everything all the time.
The ball might have gone out.
Adam, okay, you like football different to me.
I don't get it.
I don't get
But
you.
Boovie, also, it will get quicker, and they've done it in a time when they were preparing something.
Okay,
So
if we didn't